So the first question, no one talks about the detailed process of handling the project to the client and how to do it the right way. So I'll be jumping on Figma just to illustrate my current process. I cannot go over everything, like every step in this video for the sake of answering all of the questions, but I'll definitely film a specific video to answer this question. So let me go here and to show you my fulfillment process. Basically, it starts with the onboarding, which I do it in three steps. First, questionnaire, so question about business, best service, like the most profitable service is what I mean here, most profitable service, and then the goals of the business. Yes, it is all about making more money, but there's more specifics to that, such as, do you want more phone calls? Do you want more lead form? Do you want more emails? There are a lot of, I'd say, differences here. The second step is to set expectation in timeline. Once you receive the payment, this is basically it. Or even during the call, you can explain that. But I always remind them of what they should expect of and the timeline of the project once they receive the payment. And then third step and last one on the onboarding is to send three email. I basically send three emails. The one before, the one prior to I mean, okay, first one 3 days before the kickoff of the project, and then the second one 2 days prior, and then the last one is on the same day. So you're like, welcome, happy to have you, blah blah blah, and then redirect them to the Notion dashboard with a pre-recorded video to present the dashboard and how it works. So whether you are on Notion, Asana, it doesn't really matter. What matters is to really explain to them how they can use it. It's extremely user friendly. To give you a quick example, let me pull up my Notion. I don't want to really share private things here, so let me just uh yeah, okay, this one is good. It's in French anyway. So here you see like all the steps. Basically, when it's a new project, it will start here, and then I showcase three videos. So like discovery, and this one was a custom page because it was in French, so I didn't have one in French. Anyway, I just refilmed the video and then I explain how to give feedback, and then I explain how to activate notification on Notion. So three videos basically, and then that's pretty much it. This year will be like stage one is the questionnaire. It will be like number one, then number two, and then number three, and then you can just add more cards or pages to every step of the process, and then it is in the process, and then so on and so forth until everything is on the last step approved. Not everyone do it like that. I personally do it like that, and it works wonders. So this is what I want to teach to all of my future students. So yeah, let's move on. Then it's content after the onboarding, basically preparing the content before the design, very important, like how many pages and so on. With my current process, everything is pre-established, so we know how many services they have, most of them. If they have less, then I delete. If they have more, I just add it, and that's pretty much it. Just prepare like the sitemap and the entirety of the content for every single page. You can use Relum library or Relum. Yeah, I think it's Relum, or ChatGPT. I personally use ChatGPT for everything. The last one, GPT-4, but before I was using the free version, to be fair. So totally doable. And I share all the prompts in my videos for free. So you can just go ahead and check them out. Then you design from the base template. This is what I do right now. And that's pretty much it. After you finish doing that, you do the SEO optimization. If you don't know how, then you just skip this step basically. And then there's the final checkup and then the transfer. So that's like overall overview of the fulfillment process. I don't think there's something that I'm missing here, but basically this is what I do. And let me know if you have any more question for that. So next one, how to be master if of effects panel and framer. Honestly, there is no right or wrong answer here. At the end of the day, to master something, you must practice it. So, and as I entered it here, I'd say I don't really care much about animations, it's because local businesses they don't necessarily need that. It really about like results. So simple animation. There's this guy that I can recommend. Let me, yeah. So this one here, amazing channel, and this is where I learn animations, by the way, and then I just try to recreate them on Framer. Otherwise, I'm not an expert in animation at all. Bear in mind that there are people who are paid to create animations like a full-time job, 100K plus. I'm not at that level at all. Anyway, this guy, he is a six. I think he is paid six figures. I know the agency in Montreal that he's working for. I cannot speak for him, but he does an amazing job. So I assume he's well compensated for his talent. This question, okay. Hi Rio, thank you, bro. I admire your strong presence on Twitter and YouTube. Could you share your best strategy for posting regularly, attracting inbound clients, and building a personal brand online as effectively as you do? Could you do possibly do a video on this? I will do a video on this, but just like for this video, I will insert also. I gave a brief response here. I do not get inbound clients from X Twitter, but I know a lot of people who do. For instance, the owner of this, I will always shout him out. Amazing individual. He has a productized agency, but at the same time, he has on-off projects. So yeah, he charges 3K per website, like landing page or a website, depend on what it is, and 5K for a subscription plan. And he's booked out, and he built his entire company from scratch on Twitter. So yeah, it definitely works. Just because personally I do not work with this type of businesses, I work with local businesses. So that's why I don't really get clients from X. Perhaps in the future, but that's not something that I'm really willing to do. And so to answer more of this question, last year I was mostly active on Twitter, so that helped me grow very fast. I really was into the I'd say networking. I was doing a lot of networking calls, and now basically I just sustain the growth with, I would say, like shit posts. To be fair, I don't really focus on X now, but once I stabilize my business in both ends, so the challenge and the mitzvah, like to let's say 20K per month each, then I will let's say get like take it more seriously again from Twitter. But at the end of the day, it is not really serving my purpose right now. So I just use it for giveaways and networking. It brings me sometimes some sales from my digital products, but nothing more than that. I prefer to focus on YouTube, and that's pretty much it for that. I will create a video to answer this morning question, but personally, there are people doing a better job than me when it comes to building a personal brand on Twitter. How can I build trust with my clients if I don't have a large following? I think I answered that. So yeah, like to like build your Facebook presence, you have to just follow 5 to 10 persons per day and just take it easy, and then you can ramp up the numbers. So going from 10 up to 15, 20 by day 7 or 10, something like that. But just to not be flagged as a bot, otherwise you're not good. I tried to create another Instagram account for one of like for Framer with me, and they just blocked my account. So it's kind of odd as an algorithm. To be fair, I don't really understand them. So this question is: it a good idea to use Framework to showcase a client's website, but then use Webflow to build and sell the final version? Yes, obviously it is okay. It is okay. I understand why you cannot, but you will be very limited, by the way, in Webflow because you cannot use embed, like you have to pay, and you only can build 2 pages on the free plan. So either way, you have to pay. So yeah, they kind of messed up that in Webflow, to be honest. And this is why I moved to Framer. I honestly just recommend to do everything on Framer, especially if you're looking to work with local businesses. You don't need Webflow for sure. Okay, I'm a complete beginner with no portfolio, wondering how much I should charge for building website. Should I offer messages for free but charge a monthly fee for hosting management instead? So first question, I mean, charge whatever you're comfortable charging. Personally, I had my ego misplaced when I came into freelancing because I was making a lot of money with my previous business. And when I say a lot of money, it's 6 figures per year. And so when I came to web design, it was like, if this person is charging 2K and I found that website so ugly, I'm like, I can charge 3K. But that's just one side of the equation because you have to build trust and people have, like, they must know you. Otherwise, they won't give you their money. That's as simple as that. If you cannot convince someone to take a website for free from you, then you won't be able to charge for it. So there's like a sales skill before all of that. And this is why personally I preach the my approach, which is just offering the homepage redesign for free, which will prove if they value your talent or not. But most cases, honestly, I'm telling you, there are a lot of people who are building shitty websites for 1, 2, 3K, and because the clients don't know better than you, like they just don't know. They don't know what is a good website and what is not. And so this is why you'll find a lot of people paying exorbitant amount of money for shitty websites. So hope that answers your question. So yeah, you can start offering for free if you don't have zero and you need money. If you are in this situation, then yeah, definitely do it for free. Build an entire website for free, and then offer it to someone and say, "Yeah, I just wanted to give it to you. I know it's gonna help you out, and I want to build my portfolio." This is what I was doing in the beginning. Basically, instead of saying it's free, I was saying my prices are extremely affordable because I'm building my portfolio. And that's how I got my first clients. Second question, how can I learn SEO to help my clients get more leads? So I have 2 channels to recommend. That's Jackie Chow from Indexy. I learned practically everything from this channel. Also, SEMrush University and Ahrefs University as well. This is how I learned SEO, and also by practicing, this is one important aspect. Danny, what does your fulfillment process look like and how do you plan to automate the business? And this question, I was waiting to answer that because I think this is the most valuable part of this video, and it's gonna blow a lot of people, like many people's mind, for the simple reason that it's not that complicated. And so let me show you that. So first here we have the acquisition. This is my first problem per se. So if you have zero budget, like really limited budget, and you want to do everything by yourself because you cannot afford to delegate, and this is the route that I want to take now because I just want to document from the perspective of someone who has zero. I don't want to mix money. So the only investment that I did was buying the domain and buying the list, just for that, and that's pretty much it. What I done. Anyway, so for the acquisition, we have cold emails and DMs, organic SEO, and paid ads. This is what I'm going to use for this particular model. We already saw the fulfillment. So onboarding 3 steps content can use real library or GPT, design from the base template, SEO optimization, final checkup, and then the transfer. So first stage, the I'm going to start. So from the moment that I hit 10K per month, okay, I'm going to start stage one. This is what I'm going to do. First thing I'm going to do is hire a first VA to do list building following my SOP. So with ChatGPT, like the mission statement, the reviews, yada yada. Basically, I download the list from Outscraper, and the job of the VA is to enrich the list following my SOP. First delegation. Second delegation is hiring three VAs at $5 per hour. And I mean, might seem crazy whatsoever, but a lot of people in the Philippines are happy with $5 an hour. And like, I'm not gonna enter a debate of what is fair and what is not. This is what I'm gonna do at the end of the day. So yeah, three VAs at five, perhaps up to $7, $8 per hour, but five, I think, for this particular task is fair enough for them in the Philippines. And they're gonna create homepages in Framer. So, well, also what I show, and I'm gonna put them into a 2 weeks training, which will be paid as well. And I assume I'm gonna invest around like $1,000 for those 2 weeks for all my VAs, which is all good to be fair. So I have to like to create solid SOPs for that. Then realistically, each VA after training could make 8 homepages per hour, and I only want them to work 4 hours per day. So that's 32 home pages per VA times three VAs. That's 96 home pages per day. So 4 hours per day times $5 per hour equals $20 per hour times three, because three VAs. Now we have $60 per day in totals for VAs. Then either I hire another VA or train the same one for list building, like the same one here, to set up cold emails and do the follow-ups, because this takes what, like 14 days, and this is another investment that I didn't take into account here, but that could be like, I'd say, not a lot to be fair, because I only need like five emails, two domains, or yeah, three domains, five emails, six emails, something like that. Two emails per domain. So in total, six emails to send the cold emails, and they can last for an entire year if they are, well done, especially with the customized approach, which is amazing. So the goal is to have 1920 customized homepages per month at a half percent conversion rate. That is nine clients, and I'm telling you, this is this is the most conservative that I could be for this. I'm telling you, it could be like 30 clients, but I'm just being extremely conservative here. And if I work 40 hours per week, like personally, I can do like 20 clients. No cap. So anyway, here half percent conversion rate, nine clients at 3.5. That's $31,000 and 500. $31,500. When it comes to the cost, so list building VA $6 per hour. Let's say that's $150 for an enriched list of 1,920 leads. Homepage design, three VAs, that's 4 hours per day times 20 days equal 80 hours. Total per VA times three, because three VAs equal 240 hours in total, times $5 equal $1,200. So net profit only from nine projects, then minus the cost for VAs. I would add another cost here. Let's say $300 for domains and emails and so on. Software, you know what? Minus another. So that's 315 minus. Yeah, okay. Eh, is that so? Let me do that. That would be. I don't even know what I used. Oh my goodness, I used the calculator for that, bro. Anyway, first stage. So you can see here 9 clients. You can understand how nothing, like how that is nothing, basically, literally nothing, and I can just keep it that way, working what 10 hours per week at maximum for those 9 clients with my VAs. All what I have to do is build the websites, and that's it. That's it. That's it. I'm not even taking into consideration SEO upsell, which I will. Honestly, I don't still have the process now, so I don't want to mix everything. So let me just go ahead and get you into stage two for delegation. Now, if we saw we saw the first one, which is scaling and automating, because we hired the VAs, and it's going to cost us $1,200 for the entirety here. So then we have delegation. So acquisition fulfillment. What is going to happen after is I will hire my first project manager, $500 per project. For this kind of project, could be less, honestly, because there's nothing crazy about it. Like literally nothing. There's the list, and there's the home pages. That's it. And then I hire my first VA designer. That's not a real designer. That's like, I'd say, someone who has design skills, but is more a VA than something else. And I'm gonna pay him or her $350 per project. Literally, you do nothing. You just change the colors, you copy paste the content, and that's it. The last hire that I want to do is an SEO expert, $500 per project. Again, following my SOPs. Like literally, I can hire someone like standard VA, train him to follow my SOPs for SEO, and then pay him, I don't know, $200 per project, something like that. But I prefer just take someone who already has SEO knowledge from, I don't know, Brazil, Argentina, like those countries that doesn't really cost much to hire someone. So now the costs. We already saw the cost for VAs. Project manager 500 times 9 projects. That's $4,500 for the VA. That's 3,150 dollars. SEO expert, same thing as project manager, $4,500. So net profit. Actually, yeah, I have to add another $300 here. So that's for the list. So minus 300, so 17,800. Okay, 17,000. All right. So yeah, the cost of labor here is $13,650 minus revenue. So net profit for me would be 17,850 dollars. And bear in mind, this is 0.5% conversion rate. Just let that sink in a little bit. And then if I just bring up the conversion rate to 1%, those are the numbers. You just everything times two, but the cost for VAs remains the same because it is the same amount of leads. The only thing that is changing is the amount of projects, which will double. And basically, that's $63,000 per month, and the cost of the team will be 25K and $500, and then net profit 37K and $500. And again, this is the conversion rate for typical cold emails, like shitty cold emails doing nothing serious. This is highly personalized approach. And so I won't be surprised if those numbers will be way, 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 way higher. It's got personally, just personally, with what I've done, I pay like I did maybe around 20 personalized outreach before for in the MESPA industry, and I got 3 clients. Now it's kind of different in the roofing industry, I'd say, honestly, but I know it works, and I'm just gonna prove it to all of you. So this is how I'm planning on scaling the business. It's all about like it's volume here. It's only a matter of volume. There's did you see, like there's more than 100,000 businesses in the US just for the roofing industry. Like, and every year there's a new business. And here I'm not even counting the people who will buy my templates and my mini course for SEO. Like I will have a course, but they don't really care, those people, about doing everything themselves. So I don't think it will really work when it comes to selling templates, but we'll see. Anyway, so this is my process that I'm gonna follow to hire people, and I will pay for coaching for someone who has knowledge in hiring people, training people, managing people, all of that stuff, so I can actually train the project manager when times comes in. And this is moving forward for the next like 6 months or so. After I locked in this, so in total I'll have like what 6 people, but they're all like part time in a sense. They're working like 4 hours per day. That's nothing. And so it's mostly with by projects. Is they are not really working per hour. And so the SEO expert, VA designer, project manager, I can assure them that yes, we have 18 projects per month, and that's how it's going to be. And we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. After I build something solid, I will do the same thing for another niche, and that's it. Moving on, and I will repeat the same process, and then I can hire someone who actually now manage the businesses, and then I just move out of everything. And this is my plan basically. Ideally, I want to have 4 of those aligned with my interests. I'd say I don't really mind about like the roofing industry whatsoever, but I mean, it's not something that I despise. So if I can have something, let's say, I don't know, I don't even know. I'd say interior designers. I really love interior designers. If I can work with those and at the same time make money, I love it. Anyway, for like this with net profit, this is like this basically it's all fully automated at some point. And so if I make that kind of money fully automated, I won't say no. All right, moving on. What's the best way to include random parameters into Framer, like random images, random interval, speed, delay, animation? So delays, it is possible to do it in Framer, but what you're asking before, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not an expert when it comes to animation, guys. I just know the tool. What is going on here, bruh? Computer is slowing down. Let me just interval, speed, delay, and animation. Basically, if you want to add a delay, so let's say appear here, and then you have effect, you go to transition, you can create a delay. So let's say 2 seconds, and then I do play, and it's gonna like for 2 seconds, and then it's gonna appear. This is for delay. Next one, like speed, render. Okay, got it. So basically, random parameters. I don't know for random things. You can check framer override for those things. Framer override for this one. Yeah, framer overrides. But personally, I don't know that. You need some sort of code to do this for now. is personalized outreach is working better than automated ones? So I'd say it will always work better than automated ones, but you have to compare both data with the same amount of volume. So if you send 1,000 personalized outreach versus 1,000 like automated one, the 1,000 personalized outreach is gonna beat the automated one for sure. But if let's say you just sent, I don't know, 100 personalized outreach and then you quit, that's not gonna that's not gonna do it for sure. It's not meant to bring you success right away. I've been doing this for a long time. I failed for a long time before finding something that works for me. And I found success with personalized outreach before going into mass automated cold outreach. And if you watch, like, I don't know if you just started right now in the video, but you can come back to Danny's question and I show exactly how I'm going to do it in the future for mass personalized outreach. This is what I'm going to do, by the way, and I will have better conversion rate than just typical basic automated one. Okay, so my question: how to do you handle Josh Clapp? My question is: how do you handle objections from 2K clients not want to host their site on Framer? So I already answered this. Like I said, I never really had that. I had people giving objections about 5K, 6K, whatever, and I'm like, how much do you charge? I mean, what did you said here? Uh, yeah, when I said, but okay, so how much do you charge per project? What I mean by that is because roofers, that's the keyword that they use, project. For Metspa, that will be for your service, for your packages. So how much do you charge for your packages? And then some of them have like $2,000 packages. And I'm like, how is that 5K website is expensive if you charge 2K per package? If the website could bring you four or five of those 2K package clients, do you consider that a win? And then the obvious answer is yes. You just have to be able to articulate that and make them understand the value of the website. Because a lot of them, I mean, other agencies, they just make the website and that's it. Like there's no thought process behind it, no conversion based layout, nothing, no copy, nothing. Just like violently doing a homepage as it's nothing, and then there's no results with this website. So anyway, another point also, I say, how much do you pay your phone per month? And then they answer, some of them will say $50, $120, blah 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 blah. And then your question was specific on the hosting fees. I mean, the hosting fees is like what, $40 maximum per month? If someone is not willing to pay $50 per month to make more money with their business, do not work with them. It is as simple as that. And you can also ask them this question here: how much do you pay your phone per month? They're going to tell you, I don't know where you at, but here in Canada it's kind of expensive, to be honest. Like anywhere from $25 per month up to $75 per month without phone contract. With phone contract is like from 100 up to 180, something like that. And 99% of those people are paying their monthly bill phone, which is anywhere from $30 up to $180 per month. So yeah, they are willing to invest that for their phone, but not for their business. Kind of odd. And you can also add that it is tax deductible. And in most cases, like I said, you won't really have those people, and you're better off not working with them, to be honest. How can one can learn Framer in a short period of time? I have a great video on that. So that's how to learn Framer faster. I think that's the one. Yeah, so I'm the first video on that. So just look on Google how to learn Framer 2 times faster. And in short, you reverse engineer projects that you like. You buy templates, free templates. You also can get free templates and you rebuild them from scratch for you. Do not try to resell them. And this is the really the best way to start learning Framer as fast as possible. And so with that, I'll see you next time.